Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Men killed in gun attack that injured mother and child identified. The two men who were on Wednesday morning shot dead in an attack in St. Andrew that also led to a mother and a child being injured have been identified. They are Lloyd Clark, 63, and Ron Tullow. Clark, a taxi operator, was driving his vehicle that came under gunfire when men in a motor vehicle struck during peak hour traffic on Hillary Avenue just off Red Hills Road. Crime Officer for Police Area 5 Superintendent Roy Martin said the police are exploring whether there may be a conflict with neighboring communities in the area because the two men who died are from the area. The mother and child have been hospitalized. Berry boy charged for 2021 murder in St. Mary. 27-year-old Sandra Berry, otherwise called Berry Boy, of Islington, St. Mary, has been charged with the shooting death of 56-year-old Randy Thompson of Friendship District in the parish on Thursday, May 5, 2021. Reports from the Islington police are that about 4:50 p.m., Thompson was standing on the roadway when the accused Berry alighted from a Toyota Axio motor car and opened gunfire, hitting him several times in the upper body. The police were alerted on their arrival. Thompson was transported to hospital where he was pronounced dead. An investigation was launched, and Berry, who was listed as wanted by the St. Mary Police in January 2022, was charged for murder, illegal possession of firearm, and illegal possession of ammunition on Tuesday, July 12, after he turned himself into the police. 23-year-old St. James man facing assault firearm charges. A man has been charged with assault at common law and illegal possession of firearm following an incident on Harbour Street, Montego Bay in St. James on Thursday, June 23, 2022. Charge is 23-year-old Brandon Spence, a labourer of Bogue Hill in the parish. Reports from the Barnett Street Police are that the complainant was sitting at his shop when a Toyota motor car drove up and Spence exited and brandished a handgun. He allegedly pointed it in the complainant's direction and threatened to kill him. The complainant managed to escape unhurt. A report was made and the accused was positively pointed out on an identification parade on Sunday, July 10. He was later charged on Tuesday, July 12. JTA Honors 177 educators with Golden Torch Awards. After falling in love with her teacher's command of the classroom, Angela Mackenzie knew from she was in grade 5 that she too wanted to become a teacher. The Manchester resident's passion resulted in her dedicating 34 years of her life to teaching, and despite retiring last year, Mackenzie said she has no plans to stop educating young minds anytime soon. Since retiring, the Sunday school teacher has resorted to hosting private classes for children in her community. All my life I have been a teacher, and I don't plan to stop, she told reporters after copying the prestigious Golden Torch Award on Thursday at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel in Kingston. The former Devonton Primary School senior teacher was among 177 educators island-wide who were honored. The award, established by the Jamaica Teachers Association JTA in 1991, salutes teachers who have given 34 years or more of service to the profession. Mackenzie, who made the effort to attend the ceremony despite being unable to walk on her own, said she was very elated to have been honored by the association. According to her, while growing up, she had aspired to become a secretary, but around age 10, she came to the realization that teaching was her destiny. I remember sitting in my class when I was in grade 5 and looking at my teacher. I saw how she commanded the class and everybody obeyed her, and I said to myself, when I grow up, I want to be like her, she recalled. The veteran teacher, who has also served as the acting vice principal, said she has no regrets about her choice despite the challenges that the classroom presents. The most challenging is the discipline, of course, and getting the children reading at their grade level. Sometimes they come to you and they are not at the specific grade level, so getting them up there has been challenging. But it is a challenge that I took up and I conquer, and I am happy that I was able to touch so many lives, Mackenzie said. She added that seeing her students excelling in different areas has also been most rewarding. Her advice to the present crop of teachers is, be patient. It's hard, but be patient. You'll reap rewards and look back and see the successes that you've had. Mackenzie advised that teachers must also be cognizant that it's not all about academics. is about developing a child's entire life, character, career, and person. The child's emotional, mental, and spiritual needs are also just as important, and everything must be catered to. Another honoree who was equally elated about his recognition was Winston Murray, a senior teacher at Nakalva Technical High School. The mechanical engineer and industrial arts teacher, who is on his final lap in the classroom before retirement next year, said, "I have been in the classroom for 35 years and I'm not in there for financial gain. It's my passion for teaching. I love teaching." The 62-year-old educator said he had trained in his lucrative payment corporate job in the mechanical engineering field for a teaching job just of his passion, but has since set up his own shop. "I love to pass on my skills to the students. A number of times I go on the streets and I see some of my past students, and when you and them sit down and talk, you realize that in the classroom it must be for the passion, because what I earn per year is what they are earning per week or month. I train them." The track and field starter, who described himself as a firm disciplinarian, said he also has a deep love for children and they can approach him at any time. Murray said he's acted 5 times as vice principal, is advising teachers who can afford to remain in the system to do so and not be daunted. "The monetary gains may not be as good as you want it to be, but you are helping the students. I have students in my classroom who the administration couldn't believe was my most outstanding student because they were the worst students to teach in the school. So I would encourage anybody to get in the classroom. You are helping Jamaica's children, and if you allow them to go astray, Jamaica is going to get even worse. Crime and violence is going to get worse. Keep them in the classroom and try to get something out of them. It will be beneficial to everybody, not just to them alone," he said. Simit Spencer threatened drastic action over St. Elizabeth Deplorable Road's garbage pile-up. Councillor Leighton Simit, People's National Party Marysville Division, and the party's Regional 5 chairman, Kern Spencer, are warning that disgruntled residents may very well soon take drastic actions if government does not quickly repair roads and improve garbage collection in the South Central Parish. "When you look at the garbage situation within this division, it is a disgrace, and I call upon the Minister of Local Government, Desmond McKenzie, who go to Parliament go boast and talk about how much money him collect on building fee and we garbage can't collect," Simit said in reference to McKenzie's sectoral debate presentation in May. "How much money the government say they collect on property tax? How much more money than that they used to collect they are collecting now? St. Elizabeth was second from the bottom in property tax collection, and now we are number 2 island-wide," he said, while speaking at the Marysville Divisional Conference in Nain on Sunday. Simit criticized the government for what he appeared to suggest was its neglect of providing crucial services to the communities. "They are collecting our property tax and not spending it back to clean up the nastiness in the division and to give you water in the division, but I am saying I am watching," he said. He added that he is prepared to mobilize residents to protest. "They come and they make their big promise of money to clean up for independence. We are going to watch and see what they are going to do, because, comrades, anytime I call upon you to walk with me into Nain Square and Marysville Square to block the road and demonstrate to get your air clean and get water, I hope you march with me, because we are not going to live under this uncaring government for much longer," Simit said. "And if they don't want to do it, me go tell uno to stop pay uno property tax, because it is paid to keep the place. If them now clean up the area and they now give the water, we're going to make uno stop pay property tax," he added. Spencer said people are frustrated with the condition of main roads in St. Elizabeth. The taxi drivers, the motorists on the road, say that it is a disgrace. Every inch them a drive, every move them a move, is a flat tire based on the potholes, he said. If you drive from Black River to Tombstone, 173 potholes in Holland Bumbo alone. From Junction to Gutters, 1,799 potholes. From Crossroad to Newell, 573 potholes. Pan that them stretch there. And we not talk about the little one them. We are talking about the big cater one them, he added. Spencer said he has been receiving calls from people appealing for the deplorable road conditions across St. Elizabeth to be addressed, and has warned that protests are likely to happen. Put the requisite stakeholders on notice that they, the residents, are going to take to the streets, and we are going to send a message that the roads in St. Elizabeth need attention, he said. People have said to me that they are going to come out in their numbers because we can't have an attraction like Holland Bumble and you can't drive on the road. Every move, you bust a tire, said Spencer. He added that he advised residents to notify the police and put everything in place to have a peaceful demonstration. 3 COVID deaths, 75 new cases, 21.5% positivity rate recorded. Jamaica recorded 75 new COVID-19 cases over a 24-hour period up to Tuesday afternoon. 3 COVID-19 deaths that occurred from January to June were also recorded on Tuesday, bringing the overall coronavirus death toll to Jamaica to 3,161. An 89-year-old woman from St. Catherine is the latest recorded COVID fatality nationally. There were 79 recoveries on the day, bringing the tally to 91,937. The newly confirmed COVID-19 cases brought the total number on record for the island to 144,213. Notably, the island recorded a 21.5% positivity rate based on the samples that were tested on Tuesday. Of the newly confirmed cases, 38 are males and 37 are females, with ages ranging from 74 to 94 years. The case count was made up in Kingston and St. Andrew 33, St. Catherine 12, Westmoreland 11, St. James 7, Clarendon 4, Trelawney 4, St. Anne 2, St. Elizabeth 1, and Portland 1. There are 17 moderately ill patients and 13 severely ill patients among 1,104 active cases now under observation in Jamaica. A total of 92 COVID-19 patients are now hospitalized locally. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.